Good morning, Starseeds. It's Brittany once again, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining in to my second day. This is a little new for me, but I'm really glad that you all are here. Hello, Anna. Hello, Paulina. My lovely ladies, my Starseeds, my twin flames who help me through thick and thin. I appreciate you both very, very much. Thank you for being here, and thank you all for being here. It's a wonderful time to wake up. It's a wonderful day. It's absolutely beautiful where I am. Even if I had just had a whole bunch of rain, today just miraculously had sunshine. It's been wonderful. So I'm here to remind you that regardless of the weather, because I know that I love sunshine, but I know certain people who love rain, that regardless of where you are, it is a beautiful day. The sun is shining, regardless of if there's clouds in the sky. They're there. I promise, it's there. You got this. It's the same thing. The sun gets up at exactly the same time every single day for us, for the most part. And it continues going throughout its day, and it does. And it's just being, and it's doing exactly what it needs to do by just being. And guess what? So do you. That's all you guys have to do. This is a temporary human life. It is an experience. It will be short-lived in comparison to our vastness. Multidimensional beings live for eternity, guys. We live for eternity. Forever. This is temporary. Everything that we deem important here isn't necessarily important there, if you get my drift. Remember to breathe. To be your truest, highest self, because each and every one of you is absolutely amazing for who you are. You're the only person who can tell your story the way you can. No one else can do that. That is fucking amazing. That is absolutely amazing. You are unique. Yes, I know the whole idea of, but I'm not a unique snowflake. Yeah, actually, guess what? You are. You are a unique snowflake, but we're all connected to the same higher consciousness. We are all connected to our God, to our source, at any point in time in our lives. So regardless of where you are at on your journey, you are not alone. You are not alone. You are with people. They are surrounding you in every moment. Sometimes you just gotta wake up. And let me tell you, it is or at least for me, it's been a struggle. For me, it's been a struggle trying to wake up to my higher consciousness and be more present as my higher conscious and not be my ego. That has been so difficult for me because I'm not just allowing myself to let go and be. I'm not. They tell you it's like surrender. And as someone who has fought for a really long time with the situations and circumstances in my life that have made me feel like I needed to fight, to be a fighter, to be the strong person, to simply be, has never been part of that fight. So in order to come to that, it's been a lot more difficult than I ever thought it was going to be for me. But it's also a lot more simple than I imagined it the day that I started. It's about being conscious in what you're doing. It really is living in your heart space, living from your heart, understanding that love is the ultimate answer. It is the place that you should come from in every aspect. To learn to feel your emotions, to allow them to be there because we're human and they're going to be there. It's okay to respond to the reactions outside. Just don't react to your emotions immediately. At least from my perspective, I've noticed that I do that. I will react immediately, especially if it's a very high intense emotion like panic. I will respond immediately or react immediately, and it's not always in the best outcome. But if I take a moment to feel it, to think about it, to really see how it's making me feel, and why it's making me feel that way, then I can really identify the belief systems that are holding me to that thought process. And it's made it so much easier to overcome them. And all I had to do was be present in the moment And each and every one of us is capable of doing that. And that's the beauty of it. I never thought I was going to be capable of that. I lived in the ego for such a long time that I gained a spiritual ego at one point in time in my existence on this earth right now. And oh God. Now that I look back on it, I needed it because I didn't take the path that I needed to take. And I needed to remind myself that ego is not something that needs to be in with everything else. The ego is simply a portion of who I am in this lifetime. It is not me forever. It is not the only aspect of me either. And it's the same thing with each and every one of you. Your ego, the person that you claim is you, the face you give to the world, is not entirely you. It's not everything that is you. Everything that is you is absolutely amazing. And we forget about this. We forget how freaking awesome we are. We forget about the energetic beings, the energetic realms. We forget about all these things. And that's what makes everything on this planet so skewed in the balance of importance. Because we are living so much from our ego. We're not living in our higher selves. Or maybe we are. It's very difficult sometimes when you have to go from straight ego, not remembering all this stuff, to slowly but surely remembering this and then coming into that. It's been difficult for me. But the more that I'm remembering to do so, the more my life is changing. And it's changing for the better. I am more grateful for the things that I have in my life. I am more grateful for the people that I have in my life. And that gratitude just extends and it grows and it becomes something more amazing than I ever could have imagined it to be. I have made more connections with my family and friends recently than I ever thought possible. And all I did was simply become more present in the moment. I reached out and wanted to learn about what made me me, who was me. I didn't feel like I was really living my true self. And I went looking and I found me. I found me in this giant mess of world, in the throngs of information. Because let me tell you, there is a lot of information here. This is a school. We are here to learn. And there's a lot of information here. And finding your truth within your information is what's going to help you find your highest power. It's going to help you find you. And if I can help with that in any way, shape, or form, I will do my absolute best because you're worth it. Just as my 3 things that I said in my last video. The reason why you're amazing is because you're loved, you're worthy, and you're enough. So I'm here to tell you that you are amazing. You are a multi-dimensional being that is not necessarily from this earth, but is capable of so much more than the thought processes and perceptions that are on this planet have limited us to believe that we are capable of doing. We are capable of so much more. Believe in yourself. Stand in your highest truth. Be loving, be kind, live from your heart space. Meditate in any way you deem is necessary for you. I actually enjoyed literal meditation. I know that previously I really enjoyed cooking. That was another means of meditation for me. Same thing with dancing or singing. Singing for me in my car by myself is another form of meditation because I am connecting to my highest self and doing something that makes me incredibly happy. And you know the reason why I'm doing it? Just because it makes me incredibly happy. Be happy. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing at exactly the moment you're doing it. Allow yourself to be. Be happy and be present in the moment. You have got it. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful morning or a wonderful day or whatever time of the day it happens to be for you. I hope you all have an amazing day. Remind yourself anytime that you think negatively about yourself that you don't need those thoughts anymore. Those are outer world perceptions. You are amazing as you are, and you are trying your best in the moment right now. And that's perfectly okay. Just be. Be present. You are loved. You are worthy. You are enough. If you want to hear more from me, go down to the comments and let me know anything that might have resonated with you. I'd love to hear the things that resonate with you. I want to hear more about you guys. I want to hear more from you. Throw down a like. Click that subscribe button. I love you all. You are amazing. Have a fantastic fucking day because you all deserve it. You are loved. You are worthy. You're enough. Bye.